Hello there. My name is John Duffel. I am the creative director at Studio 568. We've got a new demo out for Calyx, our demo version 3, which has got lots of cool new things in it. So let's do some playthroughs. We'll jump straight in. So we've got the first two levels, they're the same as the last demo. Then we've got these 4 new ones with cool new features in them. So we'll start on this one. One of the new features in this is events that happen internally. We call them phases, but you have sandstorms, like events, like big things coming through. This one, sandstorms. So when sandstorms come in, they disrupt your power generation, and they also reduce your range of your units and your ranged weapons. So yeah, it can be a bit of an issue if you're not careful. This is another thing we've just added, is that in some maps you'll have limited start points, so you can't just place a base anywhere. So I'm going to place this down here. This gives us more flexibility when creating levels for our campaign mode, which is exciting. Righty-ho. So first things first, let's get going. So build a refinery,
yes.
Get the harvester working.
You got it. Yes.
Now one thing about this map is that we've got power generators over here. Now these don't get affected by the sandstorms, which is good. So they're quite a good way to keep your power topped up while the sandstorm comes in. The sandstorms really do take out quite a lot of your solar power. The other thing is that we have a tormentor in the middle here. Now, if you played previous ones, you'll know, but the tormentor produces. Has it one yet? It hasn't done one yet. It produces sort of. I don't know sort of how to describe the sprout type thing, which can fire at you. And they're really annoying for your defences if they get too close to your defences.
Always ready.
So if we can reduce that as much as possible, we will. Now, 2 Calyxes can't grow on top of each other. So what we can do is we send these guys out, and they can hold this the Tormentor back, this pink Calyx back, and let this green one, called Razor Leaf, this one can come in here. And then we can pull these guys back slowly, and then that'll allow us to have the Razor Leaf outside our walls rather than having the range one. One thing we've added as well is that the roots can now defend themselves. So the Razor Leaf's got these tentacles now, and it'll whack you if you get too close to it. And the Tormentor has got a giant launcher in the middle of here that can take you out. So yeah, they're a bit more potent now. We've also added, increased the amount that the amount they grow and their health as they level up. You can see the level over here on the right. So they become more powerful, quicker. So it's a bit more of a threat. But we've got something to counter that. We'll show you in a minute. The last thing is now that the Razor Leaf also grows these little vines in its sort of like medium growth area, and they attack you as well. So all in all, pretty tricksy stuff. But what we do have now is unit upgrades, which I will show you later, and a cool new tank called the Zeus Cannon, which fires lasers. So first, let us. I think we want to get some defences going, so we're going to take this over here. Look, I can just get up onto that little bit there, because this map has got quite a cool little feature. In that we can put a defence up over here. But first, of course, I need to start getting some ore coming in. So one thing I am going to want to do is get to these power modules as quick as possible. Now, I built 2 of these. That was a bit ambitious, but we'll do one for now. That is going to use up all of our power. but that's fine. Because as soon as we get some more cash, we will extend out our pylons out this way. We'll start connecting up to these powers, which would be great. We also do need to defend this area here. This is doing well over here. We'll find here. So that animation for this is really cool. There he goes. We have lots of power now. So that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think I can reach up to that one yet. Also, I could do with more harvesters. Crikey, I'm not doing as well as I normally do here in terms of setting myself all up. The Tormentor's just leveled up. This has just got a bit stronger. These are the ranged modules, nodes we call them. Some mortar. Right, that's going to launch off. That gives us enough for a third harvester. There we go. It'll also give us enough to extend our power out here. Yeah, I've slightly got ahead of myself here. So hopefully we can get some cash coming in and I can put something up here. Because the thing is, these don't really reach far enough. That's what we want. There we go. We'll put one there. A mortar. That will start taking this out. No, we do the same over here pretty quickly. Well, actually, I'm going to deactivate that so it doesn't start using up our ore. And then we can build out another. Now the question is, can this build in time before it gets attacked? Oh, it's going to be close. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Yes, just. It's literally covered in Calyx. Okay, that will survive for that for a little bit. Okay, meanwhile, we need to start getting some more cash coming in. Oh no, okay, alright.
Yes.
Look, I've not paid enough attention here.
Always ready.
Question is, can we save these guys?
Yes. Ready to serve.
Yes, okay, come on, you come down here.
Affirmative. Understood. You got it.
Oh no, I need to try and get these guys to come back in here. Oh no, it's all going wrong. Okay, just gonna pause. Just while we're gonna go over to here, get some more power, get this up over here, and then we can. Oh no, we can't yet. We need more money.
Ready for action.
Right, come on guys. You move down this way. So this has been successful in blocking off the Tormentor, the pink Calyx, but I've slightly messed up in that I need to save these guys if I can. There we go. We'll put one of those there. I think this one is going to be okay. Famous last words. It is getting covered. Come on. I'm really pushing my luck with those.
Always
okay.
ready.
Now, mortar turrets become damaged. That's that one. So something else we've just added is that buildings can't be repaired while they're under attack. which is it's a good change. We like that change. It just means you can't spam the. Oh, you guys are doing great. Well done. The repair button just makes it feel a bit more, fair, realistic. Can't really imagine people busily trying to repair something as it's being attacked.
Ready for action.
Right, okay, if we can cut off this Calyx over here. There we go. We can spread these guys out across here. They should be able to hold that for a little bit. This is going well. This is going well. Okie dokie. Next new thing up at the top is, yes, this is the events I was talking about. This is our timeline bar we've got here. So we can see there's a sandstorm coming in just over 5 minutes. Now, we should be okay through that sandstorm because we've got these three. We've not got anything bad trying to suck up power. But something just to bear in mind. One thing it will do is reduce the range of these units. Now with the mortars, that will mean over here, this creep will be able to get closer to these. And it'll also mean that this can no longer reach over here, it'll be much more over here. So I do need to put down some defences down here, just to make sure that if anything does go up this way, we cut it off. And this is our next big sort of issue. Now, just quickly, I placed a mine up here. We've only got one isotope mine in this map, and so we want to start getting as much isotope in as possible if we're going to start building cool things later on. Okie dokie. I'm reasonably happy with this. That all seems okay. This is a bit of a concern. That's all good. We're happy with that. How long have we got? Okay. Now, I'm going to slightly push it a bit and put in a second mine over here. New strategy. I find now that it's working well for me is just trying to get as much resource as possible. So, starting to take out as much ore as quickly as possible. We've also got a way of replacing ore, which I'll show you a bit later. But now, this seems to be a good strategy. Because the more resources we get, the quicker we can build stuff, which won't be news to anyone. How long have we got until the sandstorm? Just under 4 minutes. I could do with shoring this up a bit, and I could definitely do with putting some defences in over here. Now there's no crawlers, bugs on this map, and so we don't need to worry about walls, building walls. You can build them if you want, they do help a bit, but if you can hold the Calyx back with weapons, that's pretty useful. Now what I'm going to do is wait till this one finishes filling, and what I will do is then I'm going to start the next one just after that, and then hopefully it means that there is never two trying to fill themselves at the same time. Right, how many of these have we got? We've got 6. Great, okay. So that's going to be lots of nice stuff coming in. Meanwhile, we need to build some defences over here. Get some power over there too. And as I said, I could really fancy just having an extra one over here. So these are doing a pretty good job of covering this off, although I think we're going to end up with a bit of a... we might end up with a little bit coming around here or a little bit coming around here. If I can put down one more, that would be good. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. Good. Okie dokie. That's all feeling much, much better. Now this is where it slightly scuffles because we've spent all of our ore. So I'm just gonna get that to start. Well, actually we'll just start now, it'll be fine. Hope that's full by the time the next one lands. Now one thing we do have a bit of a problem with is we've let let this pink one in through here. So this might end up building one of these mortars around here, in which case it will start attacking us. So slightly shot myself in the foot there, but hey ho, it's all good. How long have we got? Okay, I'm just going to build some power. Let's see, where can we put a good? We'll put one over here. We'll make a nice, beautifully laid out solar panel array. We've got lots of good ore coming in. So next I want to try and start digging out that ore. Place that there. I'm trying to get 3 more of these harvesters built. Generally find that a refinery can support 3 harvesters without there being too much queuing. Here we go. Here comes the sandstorm. Okay, so you can see now over here, yeah, our range is reduced massively. So that should still be able to cover off that bit. These 3 can still cover off here. This guy can no longer reach all the way across. We might get some coming around here, but these 2 will stop that. And these are going to start... yeah, these can still cover this off. So we should be okay. Power-wise, we're okay. Got lots of power going on. And that is good. Okie dokie. Now this one doesn't last too long, which is good. Now I'm going to get a bit greedy and I'm going to put another one over here. First of all, we just need to get this power. Get those pylons out of the way. So that means I can delete that one. That one. Oh no, no I can't. Oh no, oh no. Now this yellow bars, this is their ammo. So if they're disconnected, they can still fire for a bit. Phew, which is good. Meanwhile, what we're going to do is build another around here, so I can get rid of that. Now I've done the same thing to myself. There we go. So that's all fine. Now we can fit. Yeah, get another refinery over there. We can get it to build 3 of those. I mean, lots and lots of... look. We've got tons of ore. Oh, so we've fill up on isotopes, which is not good. So we want to actually start storing some of this stuff. So I think we'll start building some storage. Some silos. That will allow us to store more isotopes. Which is good, because we've only got that single source, so we don't want to really be sitting with no storage. That should do it. 3 of them should do it. They look so cool, especially when next to the refineries. Now we're going to put in another couple of these. Because we've got so much more ore coming in now. Yes, this is looking nice. The things are levelling up. This tormentor's levelling up. Okay, I think it's time to start building the force. The last thing I will do, I'm just going to put in a load of more solar panels, and you'll see why in a minute. just because we've got obviously a lot more launchers going now. But also we're going to place down a new building that we have called an ore thumper. So the ore thumper, which is kept down here, there we go, it helps the ore regenerate quickly. It does use up a small space, part of it, as you'll see when I place it. But the main thing is it uses up a ton of power. Yeah, it uses an awful lot of power. Here we go. So you can see when you're going to place it, it shows you whereabouts it's going to replace the ore. So put one there. That will then, it's quite a cool little thumping machine. What it does is it then makes this ore regenerate far quicker. Put another one over here to get power to it. There we go. And I think we might use, well, I'll put a couple over here too. These are quite expensive. There you can see there's an area here. See, this is the edge of the ore field, so I want to sort of place it somewhere there. There we go. Get some power going to them. Now, as you can see, this has caused some power issues, and we're not even at a sandstorm yet. So I think we're going to need to make our solar panel array bigger. Okie dokie. The nice thing about these ore thumpers, which means that you can, for players who like to sort of turtle themselves away, I'm very much a turtler, they can a bit more. This ore won't run out as quickly if you've got these thumpers out, but obviously power is a major issue. Okay, so we've sort of set ourselves up quite nicely here. I think we can start thinking about building some units. So this is where we start getting to the cool, more cool stuff. So we'll build a base over here, shall we? Yeah, we'll start getting a so obviously we all know the light factory for creating units. Which is cool. What we also have now, can I place it yet? Yes, I can. Is an upgrade building. Now the upgrade building allows us to upgrade things, which is pretty cool. Including units, and in the future there'll be things like buildings, that sort of thing as well. So it's really useful. We've obviously also got our research building over here as well, our tech centre. Right, we'll let all these build. I'll show you in a second how that works. Meanwhile, we're all looking good. Appears nice and safe. We do have a lot of these guys around. And they'll also be able to shoot up here. This is one of the reasons why I brought this up this way. The pylons up around here, because if you bring them up here, then you can get these growths growing here, and they can reach them and shoot them. It's more annoying than anything else. Right, so here we go. So this is our unit workshops. This allows us to build upgrade units. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think now, will be to upgrade my harvesters. So the harvesters, you can increase their top speed, which is quite useful if they're having to travel quite a long distance. I'm going to get them to carry more ore, because that then means that I'll get more ore coming in each journey. It's a really cool new building. Our artist James, who's awesome, has done a really good job on it. This cool bit that goes in, this moves while it's working. Yeah, it's really cool. Love it. Okie dokie. Right. So our harvesters are leveled up. So now you will see down here, they can hold up to 200 ore each. That just means that we just get even more coming through with each journey, which is brilliant. Obviously. Now the other cool thing, I'm going to build a load of meteors, the artillery. And you will see we've got a really cool upgrade for the artillery. Be build six of those, because I like even numbers. We also need to increase our population cap. Command limit. Always forget to do that, and then it gets to the point where it tries to build them and it can't. So here we go. Look, we can upgrade these tanks, these artilleries. Now this one is quite useful for taking out fixed positions, but the really fun one is these fire shells. I'll show you those now. They're really good fun. So this will upgrade. So they are all leveling up. The plants are all leveling up pretty quickly. So plant leveling up, it's dependent on the type of plant, but also the amount of coverage that it has. So if it covers a larger area, it will level up faster, which is why the central one is upgrading far faster. This one is upgrading faster as well, because it's got this huge swathe out the back here. This poor guy in the corner's got less. So this again sort of plays into thinking strategically, right? Like, how do I go about taking this on? Like, which plant's going to get bigger? Also, if you take out a plant, if you take out, say, this guy, the others will grow into that space and they'll start leveling up faster as well. So it's something just to think about. Right, okay, this is all going pretty well. Our submissions for this one is finishing under 55 minutes, which I think we should be okay with. Storing a load of power, so that we can do near the end when we've got lots of money. Those are credits, because the batteries are quite expensive. We need to keep the Calyx coverage under a certain amount, under 75%, which I think we're going to be absolutely fine with, because we're holding them back pretty well. Next sandstorm is going to come in 3.5 minutes, which we need to be a little bit wary of, because the plant's getting stronger, and not only does it get stronger, it moves quicker as well. It grows back faster, so when your range decreases, it means it can get in under you. Right, yes. We've got 4 artillery now. Right, let's see if we can get them up here without them getting destroyed. One of the nice things about this map is you've got a nice vantage point up here. In Calyx, the game, height changes how far you can shoot, which is really cool. So you do want to start thinking about that terrain. Right, those guys are going to drive up there. What we're also going to do, we're going to unlock the Zeus cannon. This is our new unit because it's super cool, which is really fun. I'll show you how that works. How is everyone doing over here? We are doing fine. I'm a bit concerned about power for when the next sandstorm comes in. So I'm also going to do is I'm going to research, once the Zeus cannon is unlocked, then we will get these advanced solar panels and we can start filling these in with the advanced ones. But I think I might just start placing down more of these. I don't know about you guys, I really love placing all these buildings in neat ways. I think it's just it's something very pleasing about it. Right.
Always ready.
Right, okay, they're up here. We go. Look, so we can start using. So you can see here, these fire ones now. They're really cool. They spread fire when they hit. In fact, they might be a little bit OP. Might need a bit of a rebalance, but they're really fun to use. Right. So we can select all of these. So double clicking on all of these, select them, and you can see whereabouts they can hit.
Ready for action.
We definitely want to take that one out. We'll take that one out. Oh look, they've cleverly seen another one there.
Affirmative.
So if we move these up, yeah, so you know we've got a nice free run.
Yes.
We can get them to start working on the route.
Affirmative.
Oh, it looks so cool. It's very fun. This poor guy's got no chance. Oh wow, it's cut all of its roots anyway. The fire has burnt through the bottom of the roots. There it goes. Sounding absolutely disgusting. Great, okie. Good job, meteors. Now this huge expanse here is going to be very quickly filled in by these razor leaves. Ah, we've got another sandstorm started, and as predicted, we've got power issues. Okay, alright, I think we should probably start. I don't really want. The problem with upgrading solar panels is that it turns the ones off that you are replacing. If you see what I mean. And so maybe if I just build some more, it might just get us through. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Okay, I think we need to start building an army. So we'll build some more rangers, because they're pretty useful. Oh, yeah, okay, things are starting to get a bit close here. How are we doing over here? Yeah, I think we're okay. This covers off this bit, this is still covering off this bit, and the Calyx coming in is still quite young. So I think we're going to be okay. Okie dokie. There's a good little group of rangers. They are pretty good at sort of defending. I think we want to build some bulwarks, which good medium tank. The other thing we want to do is unlock the solace, and that can then heal our units, because in this map we don't have any healing nodes or modules to power. In some of the maps they do. So this we're going to heal our units ourselves. Now that the plants can attack back so much, then this is so fun. Look, burning this poor node out. These nodes are pretty cool. So in for the razor leaf, these stop it dying back when you cut it off. So if you cut this bit off up here, these will mean that this all still stays alive. If you want to cut it all right back, you have to kill off all of these as you go back. Right, is that solace? Yeah, okay, cool. We're going to build a couple of solaces. And then we'll get to building some Zeus cannons, because they're really fun. Right, sandstorm is over. That is good. And now we've got loads of power. A silly amount of power. might build a second. Can't do it in a neat way, I'll just do it like that. Just because Zeus sounds take ages to build. So if I have two, that does then speed things up. Ore-wise, we're looking okay. The thumpers are sort of doing their job. Normally these patches would be long gone by now. Without these thumpers, at the rate that I'm pulling ore out of the ground.
Yes, understood.
Okie dokie. Let's get both of these building a Zeus cannon, shall we? We'll make a couple. They're really expensive.
Ready to serve.
Now we can have a look at upgrades as well for these. Now Solaces normally now they only heal 2 units. You can upgrade them. You can either get them to heal themselves because they can't. That means that you can have just one in a force and it will heal itself and sort of keep itself going. Otherwise, or you can change it to heal 4 units at once. I'm going to go for the 4 with this one because I've got 2 Solaces, and that then means that they can heal each other if they get injured. Here we go. We've got some Zeus cannons. These are awesome. Let's move these up, shall we?
Always ready.
And you can have a look and see what they do. Other upgrades. I think we might as well upgrade our Ranger. And I think so. You can either have it do more damage, or you can get it to increase health. I'm going to get it to increase its health, just because they are really liable to die when they're at the front of your force. I've got to upgrade the bulwark as well. Get more damage. Not requiring credits is pretty useful, especially in the early game. It means you can actually pump out quite a big force straight away, which is pretty cool. Right, okay. I'm doing really well here. This is going well. I think. So yeah, these guys, they shoot laser beams. They're not great at taking out sort of the root and bone stuff. The roots down here. This sort of creeping vine-like stuff, but they're really good at taking out nodes, these sort of sprouts, and they're really good at taking out these the roots. Right, I think that's a big enough force. I don't know what you guys think. We will move up and see how we get on. Are there any more upgrades we can do? Yes, we can upgrade our Zeus cannon. Not yet, that's expensive.
Ready to serve.
And the other cool thing we've got in
Ready for
now
action.
is different formations. So a couple of things we added. One is the new formations. The other is that now as a group these guys will move forward at the same speed, which is really useful for keeping it coherent, keeping a force together. Previously the little ones would go rushing off and everything, this big slow stuff will be slower. Now everything moves at the speed of the slowest unit you've selected. If you want them to move faster, that's fine. You can select just those units and tell them to move wherever you want, and they'll go full speed to that base. But it just gives you a little bit more flexibility. The other cool thing we've got is new formations. So we can do now a wedge formation, which is actually really useful for getting some of these rear units a bit further up, a bit closer, while still being protected. There's also a circle formation, which is really good for defensive gameplay. So if you're, which will probably happen when the sandstorm comes in, and that will organise everyone in a sort of circular formation, which makes it a bit easier to sort of hold out. Now, here we go, look, we can upgrade this now. So we get a fast top speed, which is useful, but we've got lots of slow units anyway in the group, so they don't need to go that fast. We will increase their rate of fire. So that will lock in a minute. Right, kind of doing alright at the minute.
Ready to serve.
Something has attacked these. So yeah, these roots now, these sort of like little vine things, if you get too close to them, they do attack back. So you'll see we are taking some damage. We have taken some damage.
Always ready. You got it.
Thing is, with a wedge formation, you need to be a little bit careful that it doesn't get your front units too close. Because it does mean it can then get nibbled. It's really cool. These Zeus cannons, when they fire, they have this sort of heat exchanger which comes out, which is really cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I love it. Right,
Ready for
I'm going to
action.
go back to just being a line formation as we go through here. And the other thing we're going to do,
Yes.
just making sure these guys are moving
You got
forwards,
it.
is our other submission. So under power, we need to build some batteries to get our power storage up. So we'll build some of these along the back because it is pretty. How many we got? 8. Yeah, should be more than enough to get us over for the 50,000 power.
Ready to serve. Yes.
So we'll see our power total going up as these complete. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I mean, we've got so much surplus power that this fills up really, really quickly. Ah, no. Okay, right. We need more. Put one there. There. I think that should do us.
Ready for action. You got it.
We'll move up here. Yes, we've got a sandstorm coming in. 5.5 minutes. I think we'll be able to kill this one first. I don't know if we'll be able to get over to this one before it.
Yes.
There it is. So here we go. Look, we can get these cannons to move forwards.
Always ready.
Also get
Understood.
the artillery to move in. They haven't got quite as good a range as the Zeus cannons. Zeus cannons have got amazing range, but as you can see, they're really weak. If anything gets close to them, they are in trouble. So fun. Got it. Right.
Ready for action.
Now, when the main plant dies,
Affirmative.
you can the nodes die as well. So that is the one thing that is really good to clear stuff out. Obviously, is take out the root. Okie dokie, we've stored 50,000 power. That means we've got that. We're keeping this down, so we should finish under 55 minutes. So if we want these guys to move up a bit faster, because we know that they can, we can just select them and they will drive off and go ahead. And that will just stop the plant growing up towards us a bit. So the plant is getting stronger now. So I didn't upgrade their power, their strength.
Always ready.
Those you can move up to.
Yes.
I just increased their health. So they're now having trouble knocking this basic creep back a bit. So the other option, yeah, is you can upgrade your damage. For them, that makes them just a bit better at holding
Ready to
stuff
serve.
off.
Affirmative.
Right, let's see if we can move forwards a bit.
Understood.
Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the orbital laser, which is really fun. It uses up a lot of isotopes, and we don't have a lot of sort of
Ready
creation
for
for them.
Yes.
But I've only got the one mine. But it is really useful at helping just sort of take out some of these, which helps us not have stuff go around the back. I'll show you that in a minute. But this force is making light work. Hey, look, you can see here, look, they're being attacked by these guys. Oh, the Zeus cannons just take stuff out. It's great.
Yes.
Right, so now under orbital we have our orbital laser. So now we can start. So as you can see here, look, all of this is being kept alive by this one here. So if we take out that, all this dies back. Oh, it's so pleasing. Same up here. Take that one out. That dies, and then all this will die back. Haha, plant, got you. Right, let's move up our force. Maybe also we can, because we've got some cash, we can orbital drop in another unit, another Zeus cannon, because they are pretty cool. There
Always ready. Yes.
Move this up. Okie-dokie.
Ready for action.
Everything's looking pretty good at the moment. Take out that as well. Blammo! All this will die back. This means that we're safe. Well, a bit more safe.
Affirmative.
Nothing's going to come around behind us. Now, one thing we need to be a bit careful of here, when you're coming up the hill, is you crest the hill, naturally you can't see as far as you're coming over the top, which means your range is reduced a wee bit. So you need to be just a little bit careful. I don't think we have too big a problem because we've got artillery, and this artillery will take out this whole section here, which is nice. But if you don't have artillery, then your line of sight can be compromised, and you sort of pop up over the top of the hill, and these are all still really close. But I think our upgraded artillery is going to make it light work. Uh-oh, sandstorm's coming in. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but it does mean that our range is now not what it was. Yeah, see, look, we can't take this stuff out as effectively now.
Understood.
We'll try moving up a little bit. It means that we're going to get closer to this.
You got it.
We're doing alright. But it also means the range of our solaces, so our healing tanks, isn't as far. Oh no, this is all going wrong now. Uh-oh. Yeah, just get
Always
this
ready.
to these units.
Affirmative. Ready for action.
Yeah, exactly what what I warned about has happened. See, because we can't get rid of this stuff here, and because our artillery is also shooting other targets. Yeah, okay, we are losing. Uh-oh, we're losing. Okay, we're having stuff creaking in here as well.
Always
Okay,
ready.
just hang on. Just hang on.
You got it.
Moving up just a bit. This is not ideal.
Ready to
Now, if
serve.
there's an open space, I'd use a circular defensive formation. We're in a bit of a pinch here, so I kind of just want to keep everyone
Yes.
reasonably
Ready for action.
close.
Ready to serve.
Just make sure that
Always ready. Ready to serve. Yes.
everything's
Ready for
within the
action.
range of our healing tanks, and we'll just sort of hold out a bit. We are actually
Yes. Yes.
getting quite a lot of damage done to this plant up here. You can see its rich green foliage is being taken down. I think we're going to be alright, you know. We might even do this before the sandstorm's over, which is very, very admirable. There he goes. Dead. Ah, phew. That's reassuring. I love these little maps come up afterwards. So yeah, you can see me building out here to get more power, and our defences then are holding stuff back reasonably well. But then as soon as in comes our sandstorm, everything just gets a little bit closer. Then we'll start. There we go. This is me building up artillery. So the artillery's going to come up, and it is going to destroy that, which is really cool. Destroys it really quickly. And then look, we nibble up here. Nibble, 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 nibble. And then there we go. We take that one out and work our way through. You can see here how much closer it gets to us at this point here. So when that sandstorm comes in, suddenly our range is not very good. Everything just sort of like starts filling in a lot more. But yeah, that's pretty pleasing. And taking out this plant here, the tormentor. Kaboom! Yeah, really cool. Right, thanks for watching, and yeah, make sure you download the demo and have a go. All right, see you soon. Bye bye.